Hey guys, it's Sebastian, host of Ninth Island Connection, your weekly resource and guide for all things Las Vegas. Check out the description below so that you can see how you can watch our television show. That's right, we are a television show first. We're on broadcast television. We're available on Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Roku. We're on with Cox Cable across Southern California. Check your local listings across the entire state of Hawaii. Here in our hometown of Las Vegas, we're on about 25 times per week. Check your local listings so that you can see how you can watch our television show. So in this video, we're going to be highlighting high level on some announcements that may affect the entire year of 2023 here in Vegas, but we're going to be diving deep into what's going on in the months of January and February. So let's start with some of the things that are going away forever in 2023. As you may have heard, Mirage is officially Hard Rock and plans include a major overhaul. They're going to actually close the property while they go through this remodel. But they do have up to 3 years to keep the Mirage name and don't plan to open officially as Hard Rock until 2025. The dolphin habitat is officially gone. Love is staying, and so is Aces of Comedy. The iconic volcano that changed the strip forever in 1989 is going away. Construction is rumored to begin after March Madness. Now, Bally's is officially Horseshoe. However, the construction inside and out is still in progress, so don't be fooled by all of those thumbs floating around out there on YouTube and social media showing Horseshoe and the chips on the front of the building. That doesn't exist. That's just an artist rendering. They have redone the carpet, painted inside, and remodeled the World Series of Poker area. That's going to be over by the Jubilee Tower. Now, if you are staying at Bally's, the towers, the names are the same. Resort Tower is still Resort Tower. Jubilee is still Jubilee. You'll see the construction out front right here. The short-lived show, Bat Out of Hell, is going away from the Paris Theater, which is pretty sad because it's actually a great show and wasn't around very long. Extravaganza at Bally's is also going away after just over 2 years. Reckless in Vegas, who was performing over at Sahara Hotel and Casino, are ending their residency there effective December 30th. Particle Inc., which was an immersive art experience in the Arts District, has closed its doors, but they are actually looking for a new location. If you haven't heard already, Formula One is coming to Vegas. It's going to be kicking off in November, but you can buy tickets and packages today. If you've got $1 million laying around, you can buy $1 million package at the Wynn. Inside of Nobu, if you've got $5 million sitting around or a lot of friends, you can buy a package that includes a menu designed and prepared by Chef Nobu himself. You'll notice construction just off of the strip that's already in progress for the new home of Formula One. If you're in town on or after January 12th, check out the Fremont Hotel and Casino. They're celebrating the grand opening of their new food hall. Aria's former buffet is now home to another food hall, Proper Eats. This food hall is home to Wexler's Deli, Judy Jew's Soulbird, Egghead, Shalom Y'all, Tamaki, Laughing Buddha, Lola's Burgers, and Steve Aoki's Pizza Oki. Clever name. Randy's Donuts has opened their second location. That's going to be over at Resorts World Las Vegas. There's some major makeovers that have been announced. Some are already in progress. Venetian has announced a $1 million upgrade. M Resort with a $206 million expansion. They're building an entire additional tower. Fontainebleau should be wrapping up their lengthy project this year, but you know what? Probably might be another 10 years. You never know with those guys. 2 new strip casinos are going to begin construction in 2023. These new casinos are going to be located in the former Hawaiian market space across from Aria, and another one down near the Harley-Davidson store by the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. The Sphere is also scheduled to open this fall with U2 as the first concert. not to be outdone, Allegiant Stadium, which seems like it just opened a couple weeks ago, is going to begin a $7.5 million upgrade. Now, that property is already beautiful. I don't know what else they can add to it. Delayed opening of the world's first punk rock museum here in Vegas. It was supposed to open on January 13th. That's been rescheduled to March 10th, 2023. If you didn't know, January is typically the busiest time for conventions. Some coming to Vegas once again are CES Las Vegas, that's going to be January 5 through 8, the Bridal Spectacular Wedding Expo on January 13th, Bridezillas Beware, Fancy Food Show is going to be here January 15th through the 17th, the SHOT Show, SHOT, is going to be in town January 17th through 20, World of Concrete, that's actually a really cool one, is going to be in town January 17th through the 19th. The 2023 Winter Las Vegas Market is going to be in town from January 29th through February 2nd. The 2023 National Association of Home Builders Show is going to be in town January 31st through February 2nd. Creation Las Vegas is going to be in town January 12th through the 15th. Some residencies that have been announced already for 2023. Some are new, some are old. Donny Osmond is returning to Harrah's. Santana is going to be at House of Blues at Mandalay Bay. Awesome venue. If you get a chance to get out there, check it out. Maroon 5 and Bruno Mars have announced residencies at Dolby Theater, which is inside of Park MGM. Again, Park MGM, the only non-smoking property on Las Vegas Boulevard, so beware. Barry Manilow is going to be at the Westgate. Yes, he's still around and still performing. Katy Perry and Luke Bryan are going to be returning to Resorts World Las Vegas. Now, last time they were in town, they sold out pretty much every single night. So if you want tickets, you better get on that now. All right, guys, so let's get into it. This is what's going on in January 2023 in Vegas. If you're in town, if you love hockey or just love live sports, check out a game at T-Mobile Arena. VGK is going to be in town 7 home games in a row. Check out the website for details. The Raiders, with a brand new quarterback, are going to be at Allegiant Stadium on January 1st and either the 7th or 8th. That hasn't been announced yet. What has been announced, again, new quarterback. Another sports announcement here in Vegas. Vegas now has a professional lacrosse team, the Desert Dogs. They're going to be playing at Michelob Ultra Arena January 6th and January 20th. Kicking off the month, January 1st, 2023, Maroon 5 is at the Dolby Theater inside of Park MGM. January 5th, Marshmello is going to be at Excess Nightclub. Following him on the 6th, Calvin Harris is going to be at Excess Nightclub. Also on the 6th, David Blaine is going to be at Resorts World Las Vegas. DJ Pauly D, your favorite Guido, is going to be at Marquee Nightclub also on January 6th. January 7th, my boy Sebastian Maniscalco is going to be performing at the Wynn. Zed is going to be at Zouk Nightclub at Resorts World Las Vegas on January 7th. Steve Aoki is going to be in town at Omnia Nightclub January 5th and 7th. Disney on Ice is coming to town for 2 dates, January 7th and 8th at the Thomas and Mack Center. January 8th, you've got America's Got Talent at Luxor. January 12th through 14th, you've got Lin-Manuel Miranda. That's going to be at the Summit Showroom at the Venetian. Subtronics, January 13th, downtown Las Vegas Event Center. High Legends Tour with Henry Capono and Keola Beamer down at the Smith Center. That's going to be on January 14th. That's a great venue as well. If you haven't been there, check it out. January 14th, Collective Soul is going to be at the Pearl Theater at the Palms. January 14, 15, and 18, Lionel Richie's going to be at the Wynn. January 14th, To Kill a Mockingbird down at the Smith Center. Again, that's a great venue for performances. Really cool part of town. January 14th, George Clinton and the Parliament Funkadelic are going to be down at the Westgate. If you've been looking for an excuse to get to the Westgate, that might be it. January 5th, 14th, and 28th, Zouk Nightclub, Resorts World Las Vegas is welcoming Tiesto. He performs there a lot. Get out there and check it out. Moulin Rouge is going to be over at the Smith Center January 19th through February 4th. Plenty of time to catch that show. January 20th, Daniel Tosh is going to be at the Mirage. The 20th and 21st, Chris Tucker is going to be at the Wynn. Yes, he's still around, still performing. On the 21st, you can catch Diplo over at Excess Nightclub. REO Speedwagon, January 21st at the Pearl Theater, again at the Palms. The Palms is actually a really nice property. If you haven't been yet, check it out. Whether you go for a show or not, get out there and check the Palms out. It's a pretty nice property. January 24th, the Righteous Brothers are going to be out at South Point. If you're a Pai Gow player or a cowboy, get to South Point. They also have the best buffet in town for the price. January 25th, 28th, and 29th, Santana is going to be over at House of Blues, and that's inside of Mandalay Bay. And like I've mentioned before, that's a great venue. Check it out. January 25th, 27th, 28th, you got Bruno Mars over at the Dolby Theater. That's at Park MGM. January 28th and February 1st, Bryan Adams is coming to town. He's going to be at the Wynn. January 28th, JJ Lynn is going to be at the MGM Grand. Wrapping out the month is going to be the Jets at Zappos Theater on January 31st. Now, that's what we found for January today. Mind you, today is December 29th. So by the time you watch this, something else may have been announced, something may be canceled. So always check the website for details. If you find something, if we missed something, if you're excited about something, comment below. If you're coming in the month of January, what are you looking forward to seeing? Let's jump right into February 2023. As of today, this is what's going on. VGK is going to be at T-Mobile, various dates, the 12th, the 16th, the 18th, the 23rd, and the 25th. Great venue for sports. The procession before the game is amazing right out there in the park. It's an entertainment venue, and it's Vegas. So although it's professional hockey, don't forget it's Vegas. They put on a show. The Desert Dogs are going to be over at Michelob Ultra Arena. That's going to be February 4th and 24th. Luke Bryan at Resorts World Las Vegas, February 1, 3, 4, 8, 10, and 11th. Coming back at the end of March and April 1st. So if you don't get a chance in February, check out the end of March, beginning of April. The East-West Shrine Bowl is going to be February 2nd at Allegiant Stadium. And if you haven't already heard, the Pro Bowl is going to be at Allegiant Stadium on February 5th. Now, the event is February 5th. There's all kinds of stuff that happens before and after the Pro Bowl. So check out the website, Allegiant Stadium, for details. February 4th, Styx is going to be at the Venetian. The 4th and 5th, you've got Santana back at House of Blues. February 1st, 3rd, 4th, 8th, 10th, and 11th, Bruno Mars is going to be at Dolby Theater in the Park MGM. So if you want to see him, plenty of chances to see him. February 10th, you got Zedd over at Zouk Nightclub. That's at Resorts World Las Vegas, which is an amazing property. Get down there and check it out. Even if you don't go to that event, check out Resorts World. It's a pretty phenomenal property. Mike Epps is going to be in town on February 10th at the Venetian. Also on the 10th, you've got Foghat down at Golden Nugget in downtown Las Vegas. February 3rd, 10th, and 24th, you've got Tiesto over at Zouk Nightclub at Resorts World Las Vegas, Black Crows at the Palms. That's going to be February 10th and 11th. And the Palms is a pretty nice property. Check them out. Also on the 11th, you've got Kool and the Gang partying, celebrating down at the Westgate. February 11th, you've got Paw Patrol Live at the Orleans Arena. Jonas Brothers are going to be in town February 17th through the 19th. That's going to be at Dolby Theater at Park MGM. If it hasn't sold out already, it's going to sell out soon. So if you want to see them, get on those tickets today. Boy George is going to be in town at the Wynn February 15, 18, and 19. February 17th, you've got America's Got Talent live at the Luxor. Katy Perry is going to be at Resorts World Las Vegas February 15th through the 25th. And then again, March 3rd through April 15th. Lots of opportunities to see her if that's your thing. February 24th and 25th, Jack Johnson and Paula Fuga are coming to town. They're going to be at the Wynn. I'm personally excited about that one right there. I love those guys. February 24th through March 11th, you've got Chicago at the Venetian, various dates in that time frame. Shenyun is coming back to town February 24th through the 26th down at the Smith Center. Now it's Vegas, so you know there's always going to be an update, a change, so let us know if we miss anything in the comments. As always, check the websites, check your event until you are physically at it. Remember Adele, she canceled less than 24 hours before she was supposed to kick off. When we were young, and most recently Aerosmith canceled their shows at the last minute within an hour of showtime. Remember, events at Allegiant Stadium and T-Mobile have very specific rules of what you can bring into the stadium and the arena, so be sure to look into that for your concert. Lastly, January and February are colder months, so be sure to bring warmer clothes and dress in layers since the casinos seem to be extra hot. So that's it, guys. If there's anything that you want to know about specifically around any of these events in January, February 2023, you can always message us here. You can DM us on Instagram, reach out to us on our social media. Thanks again for watching. Let us know what you think about events in Vegas. Do you love them? Do you hate it? Have you been here for an event? We want to hear from you guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, check us out on social media. We are Ninth Island Connection. And again, with the TV show, check out the description below so that you can see how you can watch our show. Hours a day, 7 days a week, in a city that never sleeps, Ninth Island Connection will take you there. You won't want to miss a beat as we give you a sneak peek inside the biggest, best, and most outrageous hotspots, both on and off the strip. Be sure to tune in to Ninth Island Connection with Sebastian Rodriguez every week. Great people, great stories, great connections, only on Ninth Island Connection.